Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today? Mark here, coming to you live. We are episode 43 with Martin in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Lewis isn't going to be here today, so we're not going to run the show at 7 Mountain Time tonight. We're going to do a special edition today and do it at 3 in the afternoon Mountain Time today, 5 Eastern. So basically what's going on is Martin is here, my friends. So we were going to have him on the last episode. We weren't able to catch him in time before he got back, so we just decided to dedicate the entire next episode to him as well. Cool dude. Martin will be in the house a little bit later here. He's setting it up. Looks like he's going to be doing some drawing stuff for us. We're going to learn a little about his career, and you guys will hear a little bit about our meeting together. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to roll a flick for the next book, which is Valak for Hellbringers. I hope you guys are ready for the December Kickstarter. It is going to be a great time, ladies and gentlemen. A bunch of different artists that we met in Hawaii all came together and made this book together. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, the Valak premiere announcement video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Hellbringers, the next chapter for Hellbringers in the first or second arc. It's going to be the first chapter in the second arc called Valak. Brett Okamura is hard at work on that one right now, and we have a bunch of different cover artists like Mog Park. Anvu is also going to be in the book. She's going to be making her interior debut. It's going to be a great time. You guys are going to want to check that one out. I'll go ahead and pull this off here and show you guys the Hellbringer coin in front of me there. That one is $20, my friends. So make sure to check that one out. If you ain't got yours yet, that's what they look like. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring on the man with the plan himself, Mr. Martin Zavala. What's up, buddy?
What up? I like how you have the Coke can with the coin. I see that, the Coke bottle. It's a nice prop.
That's cheap advertisement right there. You know what I mean? I can hold stuff up with that. Makes it kind of easy. How you doing, man?
Big chilling, dude. I can't share this at the moment. I think you have it private or something. It doesn't give me a sharing option on Facebook to do that.
Let me change that. No problem. Yeah. I can change that right now.
But yeah, I'm just working on this Max, I've been having this cover for a while, and it, it's been calling my name, and I know I have a bunch of other shit to do, but I got to get it off my head. So I started doing this.
Dude, that's cool, man. I'm glad that you're going to be drawing on the program today because one of the coolest things and most entertaining things about you is when you draw live. And I really appreciate your style and watching you work. It's very entertaining to watch you work.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate your work as well, man. I heard nothing but good news coming your way, so shit, I'm very happy for you, bro.
Well, that's something I can't talk about until they get it all figured out. But I promise when they do, guys, you guys are going to be the first ones to hear about it. It's a universe I've wanted to work for a long time. I'll put it that way, and it's not one that you're going to expect. And I promise when it hits, it's going to be huge. But, dude, I just got to tell you, like, you're getting image covers. And what is this, your second year, Martin?
Yeah, well, the first year was fucking around. The 2019 was the beginning of the career. I guess I was working at a vape shop. I was out there working at a vape shop, and so the first year I didn't accomplish anything but just commissions and stuff. Like I started blowing up on commissions, and I had a bunch of sketch covers to work on. But now I met this Rick. I can't think of his last name on the spot right now, but he's from Phoenix Comics, and he saw me and he was like, "Dude, blah blah blah, you are you published?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Oh, we got to do something about that." And so he blessed me with my first Department of Truth, and now I'm onto other things like Deep Beyond. I've done Radiant Black, which I enjoyed playing with, dude. Just doing a superhero rather than a horror based theme, kind of like the Ice Cream Man or the Ha-Has or the mysterious Department of Truth. But I'm versatile in other areas, so I'm glad that I'm getting the opportunity to play with projects like that.
Dude, I'm proud of you too, man, and it's exciting, like I said, to watch you get these opportunities. Not a lot of people, I mean, like you said, 2019, 2 years. Not a
Yeah.
lot of people get those opportunities after 2 years, man. I mean, you're
Oh,
like a prodigy. You know what I
I'm
mean?
I'm blessed, bro. Like that's the thing. I do feel like I owe most of this to the people that watch me and support me and stuff. Because like I've been doing some lives that last 4 or 5 hours, dude, and the people stick around and I get viewers from all over the place. I never would have thought, that I would get such an audience or stuff like that. So I think that reflects on the work that I do and the amount of love that I put into it that my followers and my viewers get to see. And I think if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So big shout out to you guys watching because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys so much.
That's a good point, man. And pandering to the crowd, I see, ladies and gentlemen. Surprised he didn't, throw in a cheap pop for whatever city you're in right now, ladies and gentlemen. If he was a wrestler, he'd be a face. It'd be like the Mick Foley of wrestling right there with that answer. Martin, how many conventions have you been to ever since you started?
uh well, before I even was known, I was doing conventions, bro. But I wasn't doing the airbrush thing. I think that I was doing conventions for a good 2 years before I stopped. I was found by this guy. I won't say his name because I have no respect for the guy anymore. But I was found by this guy at the flea market. I was doing airbrush T-shirts on the flea market, bro, and I was doing Star Wars, Spider-Man, little characters like that. And he was like, "Dude, can you do these on the spot?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "I'm gonna take you to these shows." And so I started doing these shows, but Homeboy wasn't who he said he was, and I wasn't doing my airbrushing out there. I was doing pens and inks, and I sold a couple of things, but I didn't stand out the way I'm standing out now as the airbrushing styles, So really, really, I've been doing them since 2019, hardcore my style, and I've been to C2E2 was the last one before the pandemic. I did. I've been in MegaCon, uh, Planet Comic Con, Nebraska Grand Con, which was amazing. I've done Denver Pop Culture, Dallas Fan Expo, San Antonio. I've been to Celebrity Fan Fest, Houston Comic Palooza. But before that, I was out there in Seattle for what is it? What's that one called?
Emerald City?
Yeah, Emerald City. I did that. I did Rose City Comic Con. But again, most of these shows, I never did my airbrushing live. Like I always, dude, I was a broke kid. I could barely afford a table. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah,
for me to,
I still know what you mean.
yeah, it's hard, man. And for me to drop another $300 on electricity alone was so hard for me to do. And so now I'm in a spot where like it pays off. Like I can actually provide myself with electricity and put up a show, and it's a good thing. And not all of the shows. I mean, depending on where it lands, what day it is, and all that stuff. And the group of people that go. But I find it very, very awesome. Like every time I go to these shows, I look forward for that fan smile or the little kid that's like, oh, that's awesome, or this is what I've been looking the whole show, you know, and
Right.
it makes a huge deal, man. I couldn't have landed in better industry, I guess. I've been wanting to do comic book art since I was like 6, 7, you know, picking up the Simpson comics and Spawn comics, and I grew up in Mexico, so I was really poor, and I only got what I could get, you know, and so it was always a dream. Like I want to do this someday. I want to do this someday. Throughout my teens, I started doing graffiti, and the graffiti was fun to do. I was running around with a crew, kids under surveillance. That's what we were called, and we were running a crew down there in Laredo, and I was doing some street art, and moved to East Texas, got in trouble because it was a smaller town, you know, and everybody knew everybody. And I went to jail for it. And when I got out, my art teacher was like, dude, what are you doing? You know, like, why don't you put your skills to work? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Ain't nobody going to pay for graffiti. You know, it's just for fun. And so he introduced me to the airbrush, bro. It's not this exact one. Well, is this exact one, but it's not this one. Like he gave me one of these, bro. This is a $215 freaking airbrush that my art teacher that I didn't even go to art class for. Like he just knew me because I drew and all this stuff. Gave to me. He bought me a compressor. He bought me a stack of airbrush books and all this stuff. So he blessed me, and ever since then, bro, I haven't stopped. It was annoying at the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing. But once I started catching up on how to do things, it just flew. Like, I don't know, it called my name, and I haven't stopped, man. And as you guys can tell, I've been getting better and better by every piece that I do. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'll show you guys. I'm in my this is my Surface, my Windows Surface thing. So I rarely use it. I have a webcam, but since the Surface doesn't have a USB, I can't get close. So I'll be doing close-ups as I go, man.
It actually looks good. If you're watching this on the TV, you'll be able to see this just fine on on that. Martin, one of the questions that was the lead in to the conventions and which conventions you had done is, what's your favorite food that you've had in which city?
Food?
Dude, this is the number one question on the show, my friend. This is the question that matters.
I was with Nicole Littlefield and Casey. I can't think of his last name right now, but they hosted me at Planet Comic Con, and they got the table for me, and like it was just a badass experience. At the end of the first night, they were like, we're going to the Ice House. It's like this little bar, and the Kansas City barbecue was amazing. Like I was like, man, I'm from Texas. What are you guys telling me about barbecue? You know, so
dude, yeah, no shit. All right, Kansas City barbecue. We talk about it all the time on the show. Yeah, you know, dude. Out of all the votes so far, we've had almost 50 episodes.
Oh no, that's not
almost everybody says Kansas City barbecue, is where it's at when they're eating this food, man. And I love Kansas City barbecue. Jack Stack Barbecue out there, one of the best places I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
But that was the first day. The next day they were like, well, what do you want to eat today? And I knew they had a Cheesecake Factory, and I know that's like a mainstream kind of restaurant, but I love Cheesecake Factory. So I was like, hey, I know you guys have a Cheesecake Factory there. I want to go eat there. And he's like, dude, no, you don't want to eat there. Like, we got a better place than that. And I was like, sure, take me to it. I don't care. What is it? And he's like, oh, I just got to tell you, it's a little pricey, but it's worth it. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. As long as the food is good and I have a good experience, then I'm all up for it. And so they took me to this place called McCormick and Smith's in Kansas City and downtown or something like that. Really fancy looking place. And I went in there with like t-shirt and shorts and stuff. And I had a $75 steak, bro. The best freaking steak I ever had in my whole life. Like wow. The seasoning was like layered. You can see the seasoning on top, but it gave it a thin crunch to the medium rare of the meat. Like it was, oh, dude.
Let me ask you a question, Martin. Have you ever eaten at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse?
I don't believe so, no.
Because I'm trying to see if there's a comparison to the steak. They have a little thin layer of seasoning as well. That kind of makes a crunchy seasoning. Dude, that's cool that you like steak. So tell me more about the steak. What made it so great, man?
Well, the how can I put it, dude? Like it's almost as if the meat just freaking melted in your mouth. Like there was little to minimal freaking chewing involved. Like it was just like, oh man, like what the hell? Like where have you been all my life? I think the most I've spent on a steak before was like $35 if I wanted to go all out, whatever. But that was like what, Texas Roadhouse or something like that,
Right. Which we don't dog Texas Roadhouse here. Rolls for life, baby.
Yeah. But I'm saying I'm comparing it to that because like that's before this I was like, oh, if I want a good steak, I go to Texas Roadhouse.
I want to take you to the big Texan steakhouse out in Amarillo, man. That place is amazing. We've been there twice.
I've passed through it. I've seen the signs every single time.
Oh my god! Next time we're out there, if we ever do a show together, we're going out there, dude. We're getting some food because that place is amazing. The steak is, it's okay, but you got to get 2 grilled jalapenos. 2 grilled jalapenos while you're eating the steak. It doesn't matter if the steak's good or not, man. You just eat that the whole time while you're eating it, dude. But it makes the cowboy beans better while you eat it too, because every bite makes it spicier. You know what I mean?
And the side that came with it, like I never ate asparagus, bro. Like I'm not a greens person at all. Like I really don't. But they brought me the asparagus, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll try it. I'll try it.
It's good shit.
I know, dude. It blew my friends were like, "Are you not gonna eat it? Because I'll eat them." And I'm like, "No, I want to try it because like it's experience. I already paid for it. Fuck it, I get these things. And, I was like, what the hell? Like, why haven't I ate it like this?
Yep. Only problem is, ladies and gentlemen, you might like that asparagus, but you're gonna piss and it's gonna smell really weird later on that night.
Yes. But that was a plus. And then the only side that they had available for that steak that I ordered was lobster tail, bro. Like that was it. So I got me a lobster tail. I ordered that steak, and before we ate the steak, they had oysters all over the front. They had a big display of oysters. I hadn't ate oysters since I was like 13, and I didn't know what to order. I told the dude, just order whatever you think I would like, and I'll eat it, And he ordered like 3 of the best oysters, and we got 2 of each. So, I mean, I can't say much about the oysters because I don't find them delicious. Like I mean, it is what it is.
I'm the same way, dude. It's like eating a booger. There's no other way to put it. Even the fried oysters are disgusting.
Yeah, I wouldn't. So we started with that. We mixed a little sauce with it, and I slurped it, and that was it. We get the steak, the lobster tail with a big old thing of butter sauce. Like, oh, dude, I was so happy. Like the smile couldn't leave my freaking face. My friends were just looking at me like, dude, what's going on? You like it? And I'm like, hell yeah, I like it. So it ended, bro. I'm super happy. Like my stomach is in heaven. Like my palate is just, I don't even want to take a drink. Like it's just flavorful, you know. And my boy goes, did you save room for dessert? And I'm like, oh hell yeah, you know, like we're gonna eat dessert. What is it? And he's like, dude, sometimes I come here just for dessert. And I'm like, all right, so what is it? And he's like, it's called a chocolate box, you know? And so he kept telling me about this chocolate box. Oh, and it's so good, blah, blah, blah. The waiter comes and he's like, hey, any dessert? And of course he says, we'll take 3 chocolate boxes. And the dude is like, oh, you guys can share one. Like it's big enough to share. If you guys want, we'll bring 3 spoons in 1 chocolate box. And the dude is like, no, like we want 3 chocolate boxes. I said, I'm an asshole who keeps his pen. And they bring this thing, bro. They bring this thing, and it's Belgium dark chocolate, and it's a box. It's like they shape it in a freaking box, and it's stuffed with some. It's not a cream. It's like a custard. It's like really spongy, creamy.
Is it like a Bavarian cream? Like
nothing like it. It's
nothing like it, huh?
Like if you look at it, like you know, the Bavarian cream is like, I don't know, almost like thick.
It's more like a pudding, right?
Yeah, no, this thing is more like, you know what flan is?
Yeah, I love flan.
Flan is, that's why I loved it, because I was like, dude, and all right, so it's filled with like this white flan. That's what I'm gonna call it, white flan, you know. And they had raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries on top. And
now,
so
what's the name in this place again?
McCormick's. Yeah, and Smith's.
Are you ready to take a road trip right when you're done with this?
For real, dude.
Like for real.
I told my boy, I was like, dude, I would fly just to eat there. Like it's worth it.
Hey, I'm not even kidding. If you want to go this week, I'll just tell Adina I gotta take the next 2 days. We're gonna go out to Kansas City and we're gonna get a steak.
Well, this weekend I got Cali. This one I'm gonna be in Bakersfield, California this weekend for the signing of the Coca-Cola Department of Truth cover that I did. And I'll be out there. But when I come back, for sure, man, I'd be down for an adventure like that.
I'd be down. I would totally be down. It sounds like it's great food. And I travel for good steaks. Man, this chocolate box, homie, this chocolate box was just too amazing. I was just like enjoying every bite of it. The dark chocolate, I never had any chocolate like that. I ate the whole thing. I was so happy. But so far, that's the thing that stands off my mind. Like that's one of the best meals I ever had. So, dude, that was one of the best answers I think we've ever got in our entire show history. So I can't wait to try McCormick's in Kansas City,
bro. But my boy told me, he was like, yo, if you think it's too expensive, if you think it's not what you like, the Cheesecake Factory is right in front of it. Like you can cross the street and the Cheesecake Factory is out there. I was like, no,
yeah.
Like, this is where it's at. The lobster tail. Oh my god, bro.
All right, so there's some places here in Denver too, buddy. So the first ever restaurant to get a liquor license in Denver was called the Buckhorn Exchange, and I just ate there for my birthday on the 23rd of October. And let me tell you about that steak.
What's your birthday?
23rd of October.
Shut up.
Yeah, man.
That's my birthday.
No way.
That's
the 23rd of October is your birthday.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is fucking crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So that's probably why we like each other so much, ladies and gents. It's the Scorpio thing in us.
Oh, for sure.
Check it out. I want you to go to these Denver places because I think you might actually love them. That Buckhorn Exchange place is good, but the other one is the place that has sugar steaks, and it's called
Sugar Steaks.
Sugar Steaks, yes, my friend. It is called. Oh my god, I cannot believe I'm spacing this right now. It's one of the best places you'll ever get a steak yet. I'll have to message you later and just tell you what it is.
I haven't explored Denver, and that's sad. The only thing that I really explored in Denver, just because a lot of my people are Mexican, of course, they told me about a place called El Rey, and it's like Mexican seafood, bro. And bro, like,
is it good?
It's the bomb. Have you ever had Mexican sushi? I know it sounds ridiculous, but have you
No,
ever?
no, no. It doesn't sound ridiculous at all. A lot of people don't understand this, especially like people like me. Like Mexican food is different in culture. Like as far as what they have for food, it
Yeah.
goes way past just tacos and burritos, ladies
Oh
and
yeah.
gentlemen. Like
Well,
I go
well,
ahead,
not to
Martin.
be funny, but most of the people that work in the back of these restaurants, for example, sushi bars and like Chinese buffets and stuff, are Mexican back there. They're of course taught by Koreans, Chinese, or Japanese or whatever other Asian cultures are out there uh, doing the restaurants, and so they teach them, and then they put their own mix to it. So I got this sushi, and it was steak and shrimp, but it wasn't steak, it was fajita. So you get
Right.
like fajita chunks, shrimp, and then it's wrapped like a sushi would, but then it's covered in Munster cheese. I love Munster cheese, bro. And so it's nice and crunchy like a California roll, but you get that bite of authentic Mexican.
That's killing me, man. That sounds so damn good
So
because that's the kind of stuff I like, man. Especially now. Ever since I got COVID, man, for some reason, like the spicier the better, and like I want to try the more authentic Mexican food. You know what I mean? So
tell
like
you what, you
all
show me a good spot in Denver, I'll take you to the spot because I don't, like I said, I haven't discovered many spots in Denver, bro.
I got one up here north of Denver, man. Dude, it'd be better for you to come up here because it's 15 minutes away from Denver. You don't have to deal with all that Denver bullshit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But there's a place up here called El Mirador that is the most authentic Mexican food by far out here.
I
Like,
can put it to the test.
dude, I think you should. They've got seafood as well. And guys, that's the thing. Don't sleep on Mexican seafood, man.
Oh, no.
It is fucking good.
Well, my boy Christopher, the one that was out there at Denver Fan Expo with me, we were at I was at MegaCon, and he was kind enough to let me stay at in his couch, so I didn't have to buy a hotel. He helped me out and MegaCon and stuff. And as a reward, I was like, dude, what you want to eat? And before he could answer, I was like, you know what? We're in Florida, bro. I bet you guys have great seafood. I want to eat some seafood. I want to eat some Mexican seafood. He goes, ain't no such thing as because Chris is Korean. You know, he's Korean, and I guess he hasn't explored. And I was like, dude, there is Mexican seafood. What are you talking? You're in Florida. No, it's mostly Cubans here. Blah. I was like, no, dude. Here, let me Google some shit, and I Google it. And I took him, dude. I bought him a big old casserole of like Alaskan crab legs with shrimp, and dude was in heaven. Dude was like, what? He didn't even talk the whole time he was eating.
Mhm.
And so don't sleep on that stuff. Enjoy.
Well, here's the thing too. Like Colorado, man, we're blessed in Colorado because we got all the best Mexican food out here.
Yeah, it's
Like
a good melting pot
and
out here.
it's good stuff. But here's the thing, like not a lot of people put hot sauce in butter for their crab legs. You know what I mean? You don't see this until you go to a place like
Yeah.
this, and it gives it a completely different taste, guys. Like it's insane.
I love
But
my
I mean,
food. I think that's one of the
there's
best
even
things.
pico in the butter, man. There's
Oh,
pico in the crab butter. I see it
that
all the
is
time.
sick. That is sick.
So
One
Brett
thing.
Akamora says, Mark, I want to say, hey Brett, talking about somebody who's going to be working on Valak earlier. Randy Diaz says that fan dough, and he's not wrong because I am not turning that fan off because it's the only thing keeping me sane in here right now. I realize it is a horrible sound, and I'm making you suffer for this one episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's better than Lewis's voice, though, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you, Lewis. Lewis, come back strong, my friend. Whenever you want, brother. Martin, let's
Yeah.
take a look and see what you got going on here.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me get it up close. See if I. Well, I can just lift it. But watch.
Oh yeah,
Right now, I'm just doing the shadows on it.
dude, I like just your pencils, man. Like even just your pencils for sketch covers.
I hate them, bro.
Really?
You know, Chris tells me, "Hey, why don't you like set up your pencils and just sell them?" Because like, I never can. I don't know.
You
I
know
don't.
what? You know what, Martin? If you don't mind, I would just like to say you could have just penciled covers and have that as a tier. You know what I mean? Like, say for like the guy that can't afford the $300-400 cover, you have something like that for those guys just to have the pencils. You know what I mean?
What I get is anxious. Like once I, it's so dumb because
I know
like,
exactly what you're about to say. Yep.
I lay them down, like I get the basic thing going on, and then once I get it done, like I have the opportunity. Don't get me wrong, like to go to the freaking because I don't have a scanner here. Go to the freaking post office or ship and annex here and just scan it and come back and do it. But I get so hyped, like I want to paint it. So I just want to spit it out, and some of my drawings are like that. Like see, like the pencils for this guy right here were freaking awesome.
That is sick.
I did a little, I can't even say battle. It wasn't even a battle. I guess a drink and draw with William Russell when he did Alien, and I did Predator. But I haven't really just left pencils alone. If you want to see, I got some special. Not a lot of people have seen this. I haven't even posted. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Martin is grabbing this one real quick, we're just going to play the hype video for Hellbringers for next year. While Martin's grabbing. All right, ladies and gents, that was the promo video for the Hellbringers coming out in 2022. It's going to be awesome. We got 3 books already lined up that we are working on right now. Next 3 chapters are Valak the Sorcerer's Revenge, Jingar and Shred number 2, and then Hellbringers Unnamed. I haven't named it yet, so it's going to be named soon. Martin, back to what you got going on, brother. You wanted to show us something pretty cool here, so
You were talking about pencils, bro. Hold on, let me see. Let me put this airbrush in. So there's a funny story about this book right here. So this is my first publication. This is the Department of Truth. This is somebody's already. I did a little remark of the face hugger coming out of the
fantastic. Look at that.
So I did this cover right here, but the original sketch, like I had a month to work on this, and the original one that I came up with was done in gouache, airbrush, and a little bit of acrylic. And when I was done with it, when I was about to submit it, I felt like, dude, this isn't me. I felt like everybody was into my airbrush. So the funny thing about this, the very last day that I submitted the first, I don't own the original art anymore, so I can't show y'all. But I had finished the main thing, and I sent it over, and he loved it, and he was like, dude, you have 24 hours. Yeah, you have 24 hours to do final editing if you want, And I know you say you're done, but if you want to play around with it some more, you have 24 hours, blah, blah. Dude, it was 11 at night here. And I was like, I was playing Black Ops, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. And I just redid the whole concept, and I came up with this. And it was all airbrush, and I felt like it was more me. Like it was more my style. But the original concept was this. So here you have the pentagram man watching over the lady in red, and she's very different. Like, she's smoking a cigarette, and then there's the alien body laying there, and then of course the doctor doing the surgery and stuff. I really liked the design and stuff, but it didn't work. It did not work with how I painted it. I think if I would have airbrushed it all, I think I would have been happy. But these are the untouched pencils, unused pencils of that cover that I did for that, man. So I don't really do a lot of pencils, but this trips me out.
That's really cool to see, dude. I don't think too many people ever have a chance to get to see stuff like that. And people they just saw it on the Mayhem show with Mark May, ladies and gentlemen.
So I haven't even posted that. I was thinking of maybe putting it up for sale as a concept art.
So you should, dude. Let me tell you from experience. A lot of these guys, they will buy your rejected covers. You know what I mean? Yeah. They totally will. And sometimes, dude, that's why I'm like, yeah, man, you don't like that concept? Awesome, I'll make another one. You know what I mean? Because why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did that one, and I was pretty happy. And that was the one that kickstarted it all for me. Like, as far as and it's all done in sepia except for the reds, because I wanted to show like an old Polaroid photo. Because the funny thing about this concept or the cover, I grew up in Mexico, and my mom had a bunch of VHSs, and one day I run across this one. It doesn't have a label or anything, put it on, and it was the autopsy, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what is this? And I thought it was real, bro. Like, I honestly, like, it freaked me the hell out, because you see like this little alien body, and like I probably watched that VHS like 30 times as a kid, bro, because it just intrigued me. They were pulling out like eyelids and guts out of this thing. It was like the Roswell crash alien thing, until I grew up and Google came out and they said it was a hoax and stuff. So I felt like it was really, really fitting into the concept of Department of Truth.
So what they did is they later came out, and the guy that actually made the video, I think it was like the Maxwell video or something like that. I can't remember what his name. But Roswell. What had happened is they had come out and they had said that it was fake at the end, that they had done it based off of what they had seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which, anybody could see anything. And this senile old man could have made any, video and said whatever at the time. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you never know with these people and what they say and all this crazy shit about the aliens. But
Yeah.
we love talking about conspiracy theories and aliens on the show, Martin. So we had to throw that in there while we're talking about it.
Yeah, but that was the inspiration to getting that book done like that. I was like, I have the perfect idea, and they went with it. They went with it, and I'm glad they went with it. There was another one, the Coca-Cola Conspiracy. I love Coca-Cola, but that one didn't do as well, I think, with sales and stuff because not a lot of people got it. I think it was a great cover, but I'm kind of disappointed on the sales on that. But the third one that I got was that Department of Truth Eminem pill cover, the Vicodin pill cracking, and that one had a big impact with the guy that commissioned me because he had an addiction to prescription pills and how they do. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you, man. My boy Jay got a badass remark. I think he got the They Live. I think I did the They Live anchors on his cover, and I was just really excited and really hyped up whenever this happened. I couldn't believe it, dude. I remember I used to own a bus that I gutted and I made in my studio, and I had a white board so that I can write. And I was listening to a lot of motivational and inspiring documentaries and stuff like that. And one of them talked that if you write it down as a goal, uh, and if you work towards that goal, you'll get it. I was like, shit, I'll give it a try. So I put it up and I wrote it. I wrote, I want to get published by Image, and the second one was, I want an Alfa Romeo car, which that hasn't happened. I don't know. I'm working on that. But 20 days after I wrote it, it was 20 days of me looking at it and wanting it and wanting it. I get a call and they're like, "Hey, dude, you wanna do this?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Like that's what I needed. So it was a big slap, and to like wake up, bro. Like this is possible, And so I've been staying on the grind ever since then, and that's the thing that I want my viewers to know, and I think they know. Of course, if I have some of my viewers here, hey, what's up, Dre? That's my boy Dre. I want them to know or notice that.
What's up, Andre?
The one that the covers that I'm working on, like next, are gonna be better than before, and I want them to know that shit. Like I want that my projects are gonna top the last project, and they're gonna top the last project, and that's the way I want it until I either make it to Spawn. Spawn is my dream. If I make it to Spawn or the big leagues, I don't even care. Like a lot of people tell me about creating my own character. I haven't gave it a thought, so I give hats off to you for what you're doing, man. That's really interesting.
Thank you, sir. 143 so far, and we've got about 50 more to go this year. So
yes, dude, that's big up. So I don't know. In the future, I come up with a character. I can't say jealous because it's not a jealousy thing. I guess it's more like I wish I was doing that. Or
I tell you what, why don't you just come hang out with me one day, and I'll just make you a character, man.
It'll happen. I mean? It'll happen.
I can seriously just point you in the right direction, show you how to character build, let you do it yourself. Point you in the right direction, let you go to town, man.
Yeah, I'm still fairly new to all this. So whenever people are like, for example, Brian Silverbacks, Brian Silverbacks, he's got that. What is it, Cara Prime? I think?
Cara Prime, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, I picked up Loggerhead from him, and the Cara Prime. What was it? The preview book in Nebraska. Yeah. So Silverbacks, awesome dude. First time meeting him, liked him a lot.
Really cool cat.
Yeah, cool dude for sure, man.
Well, news, I guess. I'll be working on a Kickstarter cover, so there's one coming out by me by Cara Prime here soon. I can't say what it is, but I'll be doing a cover for him, and it's crazy because like that's an artist giving another artist. Like I know that he kills it, so for him to give me an opportunity to do a cover for him, that's a lot. I gave him rides in Nebraska. I don't know if you guys. And homeboy was just tripping on everything I did because like I'm a really down to earth guy. I'm something else. Like honestly, what you guys see on screen, it's 100% me. And I guess Mr. Mark can vouch to that. I mean,
I
I'm
can't vouch to that. I like the guy. There's a reason he's on the show, ladies and gentlemen. We only get the biggest guests. I mean,
no, dude,
Martin. I had to sneak this guy on here, man. This is my dude, and he's got 2 chances. He had last week and this
yeah.
week.
Well,
I'm just saying, who gets back-to-back shows, ladies and gentlemen?
well, Wednesdays are kind of hard because I got to get my granddaughter and like hang out with her for a couple of hours and stuff. And yes, I'm a grandpa, 100% grandpa, and it makes it hard. But the timing that we have to do this kind of stuff, I said, what? He likes long walks on the beach, kind of like dinners and those. No, that's not me. But I am glad to be here, man. I'm glad to have made it to the show and finally catch up with you since last time we saw each other was Denver pop culture, no, Denver Fan Expo,
Denver,
right?
yeah, we were both really busy. Denver, you know me, man, running around doing my connection stuff, just trying to sell some books, trying to sell some art, and drawing when I can, because
Yeah,
a lot of people forget still, I am a cover artist. That is my gig. I just so happen to be lucky enough to be working with my own characters right now. But there's going to come a time where I'm going to try to put that to a kibosh and get back to doing what old Martin here is doing, and that is drawing every day. So I can't wait for that day to come, man, because art is freeing of the mind. You know what I mean? To sit there and draw is kind of like the flow of what you need in your life as therapy sometimes. So to have that back where I can do that at least 6 hours a day is going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing. Because here's the thing, I love I love making books. I love it, man. But
there's something about doing commissions that I love. Can you hear me? I think the audio went out. I can't hear you guys.
yeah, we can hear you, brother. We can hear you.
But I think that's one of the things that to be able to give somebody the satisfaction of what they want, like to be able to do that, I think that's really, really important to our souls because I mean, an artist doesn't always want to paint for somebody. An artist wants to do what the heart wants to do, but right now my heart is into this. I think that once I get older and I want to get into like galleria painting and have like abstract and other kind of works in the works. But right now I'm really happy with what I'm doing. So being a cover artist or a commission artist and all that stuff always brings joy to me. It's a lot of practice, bro. So like the first year I think I did some like 94, 90. Oh no. I'm exaggerating. Hold on, I think the first year was like 60 commissioned freaking sketch covers. Like and it went so fast that whenever I made the post on like how many I did that year, I was like, I really thought I only did like 20, 25.
Only 60, Martin?
Yeah.
My first year, I was #1 on DeviantArt in the fill in the blank covers group, man. I think I had 125. But you got to remember, I was drawing every night at a hospital, not doing shit. So
Commission sketch covers? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh yeah. That was like 7 years ago, brother.
Nice.
But I'm just playing with you, man. I am just playing with you.
No, and I was really, really excited and proud that the people caught on with me so fast because like I didn't believe in this Facebook thing for a while. Like I was out of the game for 7 years on the Facebook thing. Like I was out of it. Like I didn't fuck around. I didn't post. I didn't do anything. And so when a friend of mine was like, dude, why don't you join Facebook and do this groups and blah, blah, blah. I was like, nah, I don't know about that. He's like, dude, try it. Your shit's fire and blah, blah, blah. I was like, sure, I'll try it. And talking to a camera by myself and like recording, editing, I'm still new to all this. Like I'm not an expert in anything I do, but it started paying off. I noticed that people started paying attention and gained followers and stuff like that. So it was just amazing, bro. Like the input that you guys have towards what I do, it's amazing. I I wouldn't give it up for nothing, bro. You'd have to like fight me or some shit.
Oh. So, Martin, let's talk a little bit about your career. So we know where you've been from what you've done so far. Where do you want to go from here, other than Spawn? Like, where do you see yourself in, like, say, 5 years, brother?
Man, it's a tough question, and it's tough because I haven't set my foot down on like what I want. I think I'm still practicing and getting better on what I'm doing. I don't think I'm like a pro at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I'm still learning and stuff like that. But I still see myself working in the industry for big companies. Like I'm not saying Image isn't big, but I want to get big titles. Like I want to be able to do big name titles and be out there and do signings and stuff.
You mean like Hellbringers, right? Like Hellbringers, the big titles.
Yeah. And so I love the comic book scene, bro. I love the comic book scene, the pop culture scene. And so where I would like to see myself is doing these Comic Cons and travel the country or the world, not as a comic book artist, but as a guest that can sit there in the main stage and put on a show and get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be able to have to worry about a booth. I don't want to be able to worry about traveling and stuff. I want to be hosted as like that artist that's going to have a badass panel and be known for that. You know, I respect Clayton for what he does and all that stuff. But I want to be more than that. I want to be interviewed. I want to be in the spotlight. I want to teach people how to do this, you know, or inspire other people to pick up the airbrush and go from there. But you called me, Doug. It's like I haven't really thought about what I want to do in 5 years. Honestly, I guess I'm busy with what I got right now, and that I'm just day by daying it. But that is a good question, man. I need to start thinking of like where I want to be in 5 years. I know for sure I'll be driving that Alfa Romeo. I have to get that freaking car, bro. I'm telling you. What about you, man? How do you see yourself in 5 years?
God, I hope retired on a beach island front with surrounded by all the hottest women in the world.
Yeah, that's
and
spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that Adina would approve of that, though. She'd be fending them off.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is
shout outs to her, man.
Yeah, shout outs to her big time. I wouldn't be here without her, without a doubt. She's helped in my career big time. Like if it wasn't for her, I'm telling you, like I wouldn't even be doing the show right now. So,
yeah.
Guys, let me think about this for a second. Where do I want to be in 5 years? Man, it would be awesome to have Hellbringers have about, let's say 50 issues by then. 50 issues is where I want to be with Hellbringers. Not all separate chapters, by the way. We are going to do the first 8 to 10 chapters, and then that is going to be it for the first 10 chapters. Have them be in the first 2 arcs, be in the trade paperback, and then maybe launch from a number 1 and just go up from there, because we will have combined almost all the stories by then, and we can go all these different directions. And to tell you the truth, I just hope I figured out what direction I'm going in 5 years with it, because of all the characters that we have from the card game. And to tell you the truth, man, as far as covers, like my main cover goal was Vampirella. Like that's all I ever wanted. And now that I have it, now that I actually have a Vampirella cover, it almost killed me. Like, did I want to work for Image once upon a time? Hell yeah, I did. You know what I mean? And did I want to work for Marvel or DC and do something like that someday? Hell yes, I do someday. Yeah, that'd be cool. Because you think about the tradition of these companies, and you think about all the tradition of the characters that you grew up with because of how much you love these characters. I mean, we wouldn't be drawing half the stuff we're drawing if we didn't see these that inspired us when we were kids. You know what I mean? So when I sit here and I think about all these different things that I want to draw and where I'll be in 5 years, it really comes down to who do I know what my skill level will be by then. Hopefully, I'm not plateauing. Hopefully, I'll be peaking. You know what I mean? At that time to get the cover opportunities that you need to, you need to be in the zone to be able to get. But it really comes down to who's going to push you, what retailer you can get in with to push you, uh, who you can be uh, good with editor wise to show them that you're a good worker for different companies and stuff like that. And once you get in like with that, once you figure out all that stuff in 5 years, you might be able to take over the world, but it's a process.
Yeah.
So that process, finding out what that process is in between this and the 5 years from now, that'll be what drives me, man, because I've had a lot of opportunities and I've seen a lot of opportunities slip away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's cool about the comic industry is you might fail, you might get rejected, you might lose some of your comic opportunities, but the ones that fall in between the cracks that you're actually able to get, those are the greatest things in the world. And that's what you got to count your lucky stars for, because nothing in this industry is guaranteed at all.
Yeah. I put my foot down after the whole COVID thing and stuff, because I used to doubt myself. I used to doubt it a lot. Like, how am I gonna pay my bills with this? You know, will I make enough? Will people still be interested in my shit? Like, it was a pain in the butt where I was at in my career wise. I was a butcher for a while. I was a janitor for a while. I was yeah, well, another janitor for Target for a while, and then the last job that I had was as a e-vape barista, I guess. I don't even fucking vape. And the dude was cool. The manager was cool. Like, he let me bring my desk, and he was like, "Yo, in your downtime, you can sit there and paint. Like, I love your painting and blah blah." So I was doing it while I was working, and I was loving what I was doing more than my work. Like, I'm not into customer service. I'm great with my customers, but I'm not I'm not great with customers
Other
for,
company, yeah,
yeah,
I get
that
what
that
you're
is
saying.
not mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah.
have to, like. And so I put my foot down whenever.
Hello, Brittany Lawson. Brittany Lawson saying hey to
Hey,
both
shout
of us,
outs.
buddy.
So whenever I got laid off, which wasn't laid off, they fired me, bro. Like, they had to, like, make space for the manager to come back in there because he was taking dividends or some shit. Like, I don't know. I got laid off, and I had two options. I was like, find another job or decide what you want to do, you know? And I remember that last day I worked, I was like, fuck it. This is exactly what I said. I said, fuck it. If it isn't art, it ain't shit. You know? And ever since then, I put my work to the test. I try to perfect it. I try to be unique. I try to bring something new to the table. And thanks to that, it's paid off. And I have so much confidence in my work and me that I know I can make it. You know what I'm saying? That I know that I can provide for myself, for my dogs, and pay my bills with it, and be happy. And that right there alone, and this isn't the full purpose of my life right now, but that alone have freaking just grabbed me and told me, hey, dude, you have, wait, let me word this. You have purpose.
You got this.
You have purpose. You know, like, now you're not floating around. Now you don't you're not gonna wonder how you're gonna eat, or blah blah blah. You know, now I know for sure that because of all of y'all, it's been proven that I'm somebody in this art game. You know, that I'm glad that happened. For a lot of people, COVID-19 was horrible in their jobs, and a lot of people lost their jobs and house and all that stuff. But for me, it was a blessing for me to sit there and finally realize, like, this is what I want to do. You know, this is what I love doing, and what I want to continue. I wake up, bro. I wake up. My room's like right over there. Right. I wake up, do my stretches, and I walk my dogs. I come back. The first thing I think about is painting. That's it. I have tons of things to do as far as, like, maybe vacuuming, fucking cleaning, washing my clothes, and get back emails and stuff. Like I'm a one man band, but my whole focus is painting. Like it's almost haunting and annoying in a way that I can't chill. Like I can't just. I'd be out there with friends having a bite or something, and I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, when you get back, you have to do this. You have to. So I can't really like take my time and be like at ease with stuff. So whenever
Yo,
I'm at,
you gotta make a list. That's what I
yeah,
do, man. And it's a to-go list because we're gonna forget sometimes in the
yeah.
morning, especially me and you. You know what I mean?
The one of the other things that let me enjoy the the other side of being an artist, which is like the traveling, the eating, the drinking, and being with friends. Of course, it's the bonus part of the shows. You know, that's why I love doing the shows. Not only for the fans or the clients that come and see me every exposure, but the opportunity to hang with you, Russell, Silverbags, and dude, I had freaking Greg Horn come to my booth. Like that was insane. Ryan Kincaid, like people I don't even talk to on Facebook. They just came to me and hey, dude, you're kicking ass. Like that alone like slaps you in the face. Like, dude, you're doing something fucking good. Like keep on, you know? Like I don't know. I'm very thankful to the big man upstairs, you know, for letting me do what I do.
So one of the coolest things about having Martin on the show compared to some of the other guests that we've had in the past is Martin has literally thanked the big man upstairs about 40 times already. And I think it's a great segue to what we got coming in next, which is this little video.
Hello, all you Hellbringers fans out there. It's me, everybody's favorite Lord and Savior, Jesus. And I just want to take a quick break from my very, very busy schedule of, miracles and, other Jesus duties up here to tell you all about Hellbringers.
Stupid.
Yes, the trade paperback collecting the first arc and 5 issues of the hit series that was on Kickstarter this year and is currently getting con exclusives and selling out in every con. It's glorious. But you don't have to take my word for it. But you probably should, though, because, I am like the most reputable person, like, ever. Don't get me started on Lucifer the Conqueror. What a shitty husband. I mean, you'd think Adam was pretty shitty for letting Eve go in there and, get all funky with that snake and eating the apples and stuff. Lucifer? Oh. Well, anyways, listen, I'd love to stay, rain down blessings, but I am like the busiest savior ever. And these mansions, they're not going to build themselves. So you stay blessed, okay? Don't forget. Hellbringers. You better get it quick, before it's too late. Gotta go. Love you. Amen.
Oh, this guy.
Welcome to the Mayhem Show, Martin. Did you know what you were getting into today, my friend?
You make those yourself, or how the fuck?
That's actually that's a celebrity comedian from, and I got him from. He's a YouTube guy. Look him up. The Jesus Christ. Anyways, On Vu says hello, guys.
What's up?
What's up, On currently hard at work as well on the Bushi Kwaso and Onioka series that we have going on that will be in the Valak book. It's going to be really, really awesome. Guys, check her art out. I see she's making cover appearances elsewhere since we have announced her. That is amazing. I like to see other people get opportunities once they start working with us. So that is incredible. Congratulations with everything you're doing. We're going to be showing off a lot of your artwork here very soon on these shows for the book you got coming up in December with Brett Okamura, who was on here earlier. Can't wait. Martin, we are going to show you a Hellpug video real quick. Do you want to see a Hellpug video?
Sure.
This is the Hellpug and Velocicock video that we had made. We like to show this one off almost every show with King Marino as our guest rapper. King Marino will be doing another rap for us this week for Valak. And I am super excited to share that with you guys because our CD is going to be coming out pretty soon here. Silent Mayhem Productions, not only art, comics, but also music, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Well, who's the big bad boss? I'm the big bad boss. And my name is Hellput, talk a lot of shit when I walk. I just walk around with a bad mood. My attitude, that's bad too. If the queen said, I'ma bust a move. If you cross her, I'ma bust you too. Lilith said I gotta go away to find a husband and my daddy, yeah. On a special mission, I complete the mission, always ready for a battle, eh? Find Lucifer, then bring him back. Think I gotta jump on where he hiding at. But first I gotta move the queen to a safer place where ain't nobody riot at. That's a 10-4, buddy, roger that. About to hit the city, I'll be right back. Yeah, the city of Los Angeles to a castle town where nobody at. Hold up, what is this that I see? A Velocicock, half raptor, half cop. Run up on them with them things cop. And around in the chamber that bang cop. Oh, now this getting crazy, somebody else done appear. And it look like it's a rhinoceros Rex. Me and Velocicock, we have a threat. And my God, there's another, now we have a mess. And this one's an elephant, elephantitis. Me and Velocicock must be united. Kapow, kaplooey, we fighting. We striking them quicker than lightning. It's history, put it in writing.
Hey yo, I like that.
I thought you might.
I like that.
Thought you might.
I
Yeah.
like that. That's
That's
pretty nice.
one of 5 songs I have currently have made and own the rights to. I have been writing songs, which has been crazy because I just got into writing pretty much this past year. We wrote the Hellbringers universe and all that other stuff, but I never actually sat down and wrote songs and stuff like that until this year, which has just been a lot of fun. I didn't expect to have to do something like that ever in my art career. So, but it's been fun, and we're about 1 or 2 songs away from having a full CD. So we're gonna release that. It's gonna be the Hellbringer soundtrack. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So
I like that shit, dude. I need to do some of that stuff. I like how you're mixing all that stuff. That's great. That's great, bro. Big ups for that. You got some shit going on.
let's take a look and see what you got here, Martin.
Defining the muscles of the legs here. Let me see.
One of the hardest parts. I like that you try to tackle it first.
Yeah, 'cause if it was up to me, I'd jump right on the face and the teeth and stuff. But I gotta do the shadows. And this is the first layer that I layer with the purple. I mixed this. It's called Deep Bruise Purple, and then I mixed a little Payne's Gray with it to make it kind of dark. And then I'm gonna come back with Violet, and it'll pop more than what it is. The yellows and stuff, and I'm thinking like an orangey background, kind of like hell. I think that will look cool. I freaking love bulky characters, man. I'm into like the Juggernaut, and I like the Sentinels, Thanos, just because they're oversized, like they're just over muscly. I like those.
The Sentinels?
Yep,
What'd you call them? The Sentinels?
Sentinels. Sentinels.
Dude, I would love to see you do a Juggernaut cover. I think that one would be badass. You should
did-
really get an X-Men cover and do a Juggernaut, man.
I did a Venomized. I don't have a picture available. to show
Just
you.
do a regular one, bro. Just do a regular one. I think it'd sell like hotcakes.
I love the
For
Juggernaut.
real. Talking about Martin's covers for a second, I can talk about this. I'm a fan. I actually own one of his
Oh snap,
sketch covers, ladies and gentlemen.
dude! That's a sick ass
So,
card.
I'm just saying. And Brian Silverbacks did some of the inks on that as well.
Yeah,
Awesome edition. Awesome
Yep.
edition.
we did that in Nebraska Grand Con. That was a fun little piece.
Anvu says she is excited for the additions and continuation of the realm of Hellbringers. I am too. This side story is going to be absolutely amazing. Martin, I got to get you on a cover as soon as I possibly can afford you, my friend, because
Let me know,
you
man.
are going to be awesome on there as well. Your style would fit in perfect.
Oh, I can do some hell shit for sure.
Well, Martin, it is 4:17. We usually only keep our guests for an hour, brother. But I mean, it's me and you, bud. It's our friendship. We haven't been able to talk to each other in weeks, so this
Yeah.
is pretty much the only time I get to talk to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why we've stayed a little longer. Dude, I could probably hang out with you here for another 3 hours. I mean, let's just get serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you good, bro. I understand. No, I appreciate the opportunity being here, dude, and we should do this more often, except no Wednesdays.
No Wednesday. See,
No.
here's the thing: is I run the show Wednesday night at 7 Mountain Time.
Mhm.
This is a special exception.
Yeah.
This is like one of those I got to do it with my dude. Like I can't not do it. So
Yeah. Well, I've been telling you I was gonna come in, and at the same time, it's that's one of the things that I do enjoy about life a lot. Like if I can name what makes you happy, the first thing that comes into my head is my granddaughter, and then it's art
Right.
for sure. So it's for me to be like, no, this time you guys pick her up, and then I have to do this.
Dude,
It's
we
so
ain't
hard.
gonna interfere with that. We ain't
Yeah,
gonna
it's so
interfere with
hard.
that. That's why I'm here right now, my friend.
Yeah, but I am here, dude. I do appreciate it. Maybe next time we can do something cool for the fans. I know I have
Do you want
that.
to do it? Maybe we should do a draw off. See, here's the thing: is I used to be an airbrush guy too, except I used the Copic airbrush. I never got a chance to use one of the awesome what do they call them? Wawalas or something like that.
I
What
want
the fuck? Yeah. Is that the name? But those things are badass, and I've always wanted to be able to play with one. But uh, yeah, I'd be down to do like a sketch cover battle. I'm not gonna fucking go up against you live versus an airbrush though. Fuck you. You
Yeah,
win.
no, that would be sick. Maybe
Oh,
we can
man.
do it. I got those sketch covers that I got from you from Hellbringer, so we can do some hellish or something. Let's plan it out, and we'll let the fans know, and we can do a big show together or something.
Oh, that would be really cool. I mean, maybe we can hit it on one of these weekend nights when the girls are out of town or something like that. Because you know how they are. The blondes take up all my time, man. The little blondes. So,
Yeah.
dude, what are you gonna do for the rest of the night? Just gonna finish this Max cover up?
Yeah, I'm time lapsing as you can tell right now. I'm time lapsing it, so I'll be putting it up as soon as I'm done. I gotta lay out somewhere pencils for stuff. I'm almost done with my commissions this year. I'm not taking any more, which is good because like I have people waiting. Freaking, I was talking to one of my boys, and he was like, "Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't mind waiting. It's been a while." And I was like, "How? Like 2-3 months?" He's like, "Nah, dude. It's been 6 months." And I was like, "Shit." But he's cool. I'm always active for that reason. I want people to know that I'm not scamming anybody. That I'm gonna get to your cover, and I'm gonna show my ass off on that cover. So, for all my people watching, I love you guys. I am working my ass off. Now, this is a personal thing. This right here has been on the back of my mind for a long time. I was laying in bed last night, and I saw the cover, and I'm like, dude, I want to do it. I want to do it. And I could have woke up this morning and finished that Predator because that one's already bought. And I decided to work on this Max just because out of my own pleasure. You gotta satisfy yourself every now and then before you do other commissions, because like that helps the creative process. Like if you keep just working your commissions and working your commissions and working your commissions, you become like a machine, and I don't like that. Another
Yeah.
one that's been calling my name is this one.
Oh, Killer Instinct. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be perfect for you,
Yeah,
man.
my
You should do that one.
Saber Wolf. I think that's what I want to do. Either that or Spinal. But yeah, man.
Andre says that would be awesome for a Hellbringers Zavala team up. He also says one of these days he's gonna get a Zavala masterpiece cover like I have. Be jealous, everyone. Also,
Thank you.
One more special look at the coin, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not in the club of 100, you want to get in the Hellbringers Club, we are a special kind of cult. I've got coin number 1. You folks are going to want your coin as well. If you don't have one, you're not in the club. Sucks to be you. We don't have to tell you anything. Oh, Andre says, bless you. Bless you too, my friend. Bless you, Andre.
Thanks.
I like messing with Andre. I don't know what it is. Every time he's on your live stream too, when we were at Denver, I like messing with him. I knew Andre before he came on here and started doing your posts too, man. Good guy. Good guy.
He's a
So
dope
I
guy.
still
So
like messing with him.
I still haven't forgot about you. Hope you know that, bro. He's been helping me out and editing some of my prints, making them pop a little more. So I know I owe him a logo, so his logo should be coming up. Before the year ends, I'm trying to do everything. That way the next year I come up fresh and I take the commissions that I can do that month, and that way my people don't have to wait because I hate waiting for shit.
I hate waiting too, man. And here's
Yeah.
the thing: is like I've got a commission in the weights right now that I got to finish, that I got to get done. But I've also got 4 covers that I got to do, and I got a script I got to write, and then I've
Exactly.
also got to print and
That's
ship all my books for the trade
slowing me down
paperback.
too. I have
It just drives you crazy, man.
that Deep Beyond cover that I did. I had to pull out of my ass because the deadline was days. Like it was like he hit me up and was like, "Hey, can you do this before this?" And I'm like, "Shit." All right, yeah, I can.
Yep.
So I have to put everything on pause, and again, my people, like I try to stay in communication with everybody. Like I make a post and be like, okay, I'm working on this, just so you guys know. And then, like for example, I think I could have knocked out half of the commissions that I have right now last month in October, but everybody was doing the Inktoberfest and all that stuff, and I wanted to be cool, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'll hop on that stuff, and I did like not 31 pieces. I think it was more like 18. I think that I pushed.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I pushed out, and that was just for my own satisfaction, that to shut other people down, and I enjoyed it, but now it's back on the grind. I should be having a giveaway soon for the holidays. I think it's going to be more likely closer to Christmas, because the thing that I have in mind, I want to do Christmas Spawn, where he's got that sack full of toys and he's wearing that freaking Christmas hat. So I'm gonna be painting that for you guys. It's gonna be free of charge. It's gonna be raffled off to all the people that come and support and like and all that stuff. And that one's coming up. So big thank you guys for supporting me and
Tell them where they can find you, Martin.
Zavala Artistry on Facebook. So facebook.com/mutant militia. That I don't know. I tried that. I tried to start something like that, but it's Zavala Artistry, so it'll take you right there. Instagram is Zavala Artistry. Same with TikTok, Zavala Artistry. So my personal page is Martin Abraham Zavala, and I just bullshit there. I'm planning to do just my life in that page, and then just do my art on that other page. So
that's smart, man. You don't want to mix the two. Trust me, I do it all the time, and people tell me how shitty I am all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I decided to be a little more professional about it. I got called out by a friend of mine, and he said, "Dude, you're the most flyby dude that I ever know." And I'm like, it hit me hard because I'm like, I am flyby, like I'm all, let's see what happens if I do this, and I'm tired of that. So I want to be more structured, more into what I'm doing, and put a different face to what people see. I'm still the same guy. I'm not going to change, but my business will change. So in that good sense, more things.
Let me tell you something, man. Becoming more professional has been one of the craziest things that I've had to do over the years.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I said whatever the fuck I wanted to say and never ever thought different about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now you can't do that stuff if you want certain jobs to work with certain people. I mean, and here's the thing: is even if you don't like somebody and something goes wrong, you can't even talk about it. Like I've had situations, that are just worth bringing up online. To where other people shouldn't have to work with somebody, but you don't do it. You don't even say anything because it's unprofessional and shit like that. You just kind of learn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you get drowned in between. So the fact that you're learning it already is really good.
I don't think I get on the line, but I do notice like there's some of my fans that post and their kids love this stuff. Like there was one little girl that saw me working on I think I was doing like toxin. A kid has a toxin. And homeboy sends me a video and it's his daughter and he goes, "What is he doing?" And she goes, "It's carnage." And it's crazy. And then I hear about my nephews and all that stuff. So I want to keep it a little more. Uh, it's hard for me not to cuss, but I want to keep it a little more clean for them. I do love the kids. Every time I'm at the shows, I give away things to the kids, and I want to be a good influence to them, not just like that guy just takes dabs on freaking TV and it's just pains and is having some wild ass music and stuff. So
Come
I
on.
I have to like straighten my act up, man. I love it. Don't get me wrong. That's my zone. Like if I wasn't live streaming, I'd be doing that all day, you know. But I do like to influence not only kids but other people, and I don't want them to think that I'm a joke just because I'm doing what I like doing on my own time. And so I feel like putting a show with respect to like them, you know, for watching me because they sit there and watch all the way to the end. The Battle of the Drunkards, that's fun. That's fun, yeah. But I think that I'm gonna keep that until my personal thing, you know, not into a business thing. I don't want publishers or other people to see me and be like, oh, this dude just gets drunk on on live and says some bullshit. But nah,
I've never once seen you intoxicated. I have no idea what you're talking about.
no, I don't know. I don't drink. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say it again. I've never seen this man intoxicated.
Yeah, whatever,
He's also a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
So, boom, boom, ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen. That's how you know who's professional.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4:29, which means that's 9 minutes past the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Martin, I know you got the max cover to do tonight, so good luck on that, my friend. I'm
Thanks,
going to
man.
make you watch one more video before we hop off here. This is the Jingar and Shred 2 video, hype video, and then we are going to take off and do our thing. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Jengar and Shred's number 2. Jengar and Shred number 2 type video. This will be the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It is 4:32 on the hour. My man Martin is busy. I am busy too, my friends. I got to get writing the script. I got some covers I got to finish. This man over here, he's working on this Max cover. We're going to take one more look at it before we hop off there.
Let's see. I'm working onto the chest now.
Damn, look at those tones. Look at that. You're killing it, my friend. I love the depth.
Thanks, man. It's gonna have 2 more layers of purple, and then it should pop up with the yellow. I'm gonna use ochre and not even yellow. I'm gonna make some colors so that it'd be a little more dirty. But
Yellow
stay
ochre,
tuned. It'll be
ladies
sick.
and gentlemen, the brown yellow of it kind of looks like puke. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Like wow.
Andre says, next time you guys are in Florida, I'll buy you both a drink.
That'd be dope. I'm definitely going back to MegaCon, so we'll see you out there.
There you go, ladies and gents. All right, my man. It's been awesome. All you guys out there, we're going to leave you with this closing thought right here for the week. We will see you potentially tomorrow with Tone Rodriguez. If we don't, we'll see him probably next week. Lewis Perry, you're in our thoughts and prayers tonight, my friend. I'm sorry to hear about everything that's going on with you, man, and everything, and the reason you couldn't be here. We just want you all, or everyone out there, to just tell Lewis, we love him. We want him to be back. That way we can get my co-host back on here, Angry Geeks over there for Rhode Island, ladies and gents. I want to talk about what we got going on con schedule-wise for 2022. There's potential for Albuquerque. There is Vegas, which is happening for sure. Amazing Vegas, which is going to be one of the best cons ever. Rhode Island and Colorado Springs, I'm sure I'll see you again, as well as Denver. And then the rest, my friends, I'm not sure about, because we got into Emerald City for this year, but it was 2 weeks until the show started, and it was $475 just for a table.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, ladies and gents, if I'll ever be doing that show or any of the Reed Pop shows, which sucks because they're awesome. And I really would love to do their shows. I just don't think I can afford it. So I wanted to tell you this, guys. Martin's a good example. Doesn't matter what you've done, where you've come from, your background. You can do anything you want to do, man. Like Martin, you're killing it. I love to see you killing it. You're a good buddy of mine. I love hanging out with you. Good people, for sure. One of my con buddies. We are gonna hang out soon, my friend, and I'll have you back on the show again.
Get with me, man. You have my contact, so get with me. I'll show you some good food. Show me some good food. I just want to say, everybody that watched, my people and your people, love you guys. Thank you for supporting us and what we do. Again, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for y'all, and I'm thankful and grateful. So thank you guys.
That's why he's great, folks. That's why he's great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end it on that note tonight. We'll see you guys next time. Peace, folks.